Chicken breast versus tofu. Most people already have an opinion on this. One is considered the gold standard of protein, the other is usually seen as the alternative. But what happens when you actually measure them?
What about red meat?
What about fruit?
What about fat?
What about carbs?
Run it through the lab. Welcome to the Nutragrammatron Lab versus edition. Chicken breast versus tofu. Let's start with chicken breast. Per 100 calories, chicken breast gives you 18.79 grams of protein, 0 carbs, 2.18 grams of fat, 0 fiber, and very, very low sodium. This is an extremely protein-dense structure, and it shows. Macro balance index comes in at 18 out of 20. But here's the key detail. It didn't get a perfect score, not because anything is wrong with it, but because the system doesn't reward dominance, it rewards balance. Chicken breast is almost entirely protein with 0 fiber and no carbohydrate present. So even though it's extremely powerful, it's not structurally complete on its own. That's why it lands at 18. Now, tofu. Per 100 calories, you're getting 12.01 grams of protein, 1.94 grams of carbs, 6.04 grams of fat, 1.6 grams of fiber, and almost no sodium. This is a more distributed structure. You still get solid protein, but now you also have fiber, a small carbohydrate presence, and more fat contributing to energy balance. Because of that, the macro balance index score for tofu is at 18 out of 20. Two completely different structures arriving at the same macro score for different reasons. Now, this is where the separation really happens. Micronutrients. Chicken breast has niacin at 38.8% of your daily value, B6 at 29.7%, selenium at 26.7%, phosphorus at 17.6% of your daily value. So multiple nutrients well above 20%. The microgram index score for chicken breast is 20 out of 20. Tofu, you have calcium at 36.8% of your daily value, iron at 18.7% of your daily value. It's good, but fewer nutrients crossing that high density threshold. The microgram index score for tofu is 12 out of 20. This is the first major gap. Chicken isn't just high in micronutrients, it has more nutrients hitting high thresholds at the same time. That increases both density and diversity, which is why it maxes out the category. Now fiber. Chicken, 0 grams, FGI 2. Tofu, 1.6 grams, FGI score is 8 out of 20. Clear advantage for tofu here. Sodium and processing. Both come in extremely low. Chicken gets a 20 out of 20, tofu a 20 out of 20. Now the glycemic impact. Chicken has no carbs, so it gets a 20 out of 20. Tofu has low carbs, no added sugar, and it has fiber to buffer it. It too receives 20 out of 20. This leaves a total Nutragrammatron score for chicken breast at 80, which places it in the strong tier classification. A Nutragrammatron score for tofu is 78. This places it in the functional tier classification. Now here's the part that surprised me. Even with 0 fiber, chicken breast still wins. And it comes down to one thing, micronutrient dominance. Tofu builds a more balanced macro structure and gains ground with fiber, but it doesn't have enough high-density micronutrients to match what chicken is doing. Chicken has multiple nutrients pushing past 20% of your daily value simultaneously. Tofu has one major standout, and that's calcium, and one moderate contributor with iron. That gap is what holds it back. So structurally, chicken breast wins through micronutrient density and protein dominance. Tofu competes through balance and fiber inclusion. Two different strategies, two very close outcomes, measured, not assumed. This has been the Nutragrammatron Lab. Structured evaluation, transparent criteria, consistent analysis. Classification complete.